sometimes in these mornings I find myself in this last minute rush to be here for you at 8:30 on the dot, and I run about in manic fashion. I can be a bit of a lastminute.com person. And anyway, this morning I wanted to speak about something I speak about a lot. So I always will like to speak, and will continue throughout my life to speak about love. It's so important. I think there's a guy called Eugene Peterson, and he translated, or could use a different word there, the Message Bible. He put that together, and he wrote many other books. He was a pastor, and his son said about him, he said he spoke the same sermon every week, just in multitude of different ways. And I think that's the truth, isn't it? Sometimes if you get hold of something in your life, it's like that's going to be the pervading force. That's what's going to sort of like come out of you whenever you talk. So as far as I am concerned, my subject will always return to love. And I was thinking about that this week, and I was thinking about that wonderful thing, a first love. And I remember, this is going to get awkward now, but I remember I had a first girlfriend, my first proper girlfriend. And my first girlfriend, I'm not going to name any names this morning, my first girlfriend, I remember she wanted me to give her a kiss, and I was so scared, and I didn't. Because you know what, I just was completely clueless really about any type of relationships or anything like that. And I remember as well, then I had a first love, I had a first love, and it wasn't Tanya, and some of you know me, it wasn't sort of like food or something. I had this a girl who I was in love with when I was a 14, 15-year-old boy, and we became boyfriend, girlfriend, and you know what? I'm sorry, but I was quite damaged goods, and very insecure and completely clueless, if I'm honest, completely clueless. And it wasn't long before I completely messed that relationship up, really. And obviously, you know, we were just teenagers, but the reality is that I had no idea, once again, what I was doing. And then a couple of years later, I met this young lady called Tanya, and great love of my life, who I have been with ever since. But in all honesty, that journey with me and Tanya, she was sitting here, it's not been plain sailing. It's not. And you know what, as well, we've hurt each other along the way, because we both came with quite a bit of baggage, and we both have insecurities, and we both actually, I suppose, and this is where I'm getting at, we didn't really know how to love in a healthy way. We, over this many years we've been together, 27 years we've actually been together, we've had to learn how to love. Learning how to love. That's one of the goals in life, the challenges of life, is learning how to love. And read this verse to you this morning, Philippians 1 verse 6. It says this: being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on in completion until the day of Christ Jesus. See, we're all learning. We're all learning more about life. We're gaining more experience, and the greatest thing, the greatest pursuit we can have, I believe, in life is to learn how to love more. Is to learn how to love in a healthy way. There are plenty of unhealthy ways of loving them. we see it so much in the world. There's people who love because they believe somebody else is their possession. There's people who love in selfish ways. There's people who love who they're jealous. There's people who love who are controlling. There's people who love, and there's so many unhealthy ways to love. But finding healthy way to love, to learning how to love, that is the pursuit. That's the goal. And many would say when when you come to get married, many people use the 1 Corinthians 13 chapter, a whole chapter of the Bible about what love is. And that's fantastic, that's exciting. And yet there's so much more. And for myself, it's when I look at the life of Jesus, we have these 4 Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, they tell us about this, the life of God incarnate. Jesus Christ walking this world, get that out, expressing and showing who God is to the world, loving people. And of course, his golden rule is love others as you love yourself. So I'll tell you this, the fact is, I think, and go back to my relationship now with Tanya, our relationship has grown so much more secure. Our relationship has grown in love. Our relationship has flourished more and more as we came to faith. As we decided to follow Jesus, as we looked into that love, knowing that we were loved and secure in a love that God has for us. As we looked into that, learnt about it, read about it, experienced it, and then we're able to express that more healthily with each other, that has impacted our marriage. And that's impacted all my relationships. It's impacted the way I parent. It impacts the way I interact with my friends. It impacts our life. Now, I have to say this. I know this is recorded, but I do have to say this morning, happy anniversary, Michelle and Peter. So have a lovely day, and it is great. Let's celebrate love, because it is so important. It's the greatest pursuit of life. That most famous verse we declare so often from the Bible. For God so loved the world. His motive, God's motive, is love. I ask you today, say to you, make your motive love. Make your aim love. Learn more about love. Run in love. Experience more love. I'm going to keep talking about it, so if you ever tune in to me again, I may be talking about love. That's the motive, that's the drive, that's the vision. It's who God is. God is love. And it's what I want to aim to be. So this morning, this day, run out there. Run in love. See if you can love someone more. See if you can learn about love more. Thank you for your time.